Jesus, Edge is looking kind of rough too. What's up, you guys? It's Explaining with India, and today we have another reaction. Okay, we have some more Chernobyl. This one is episode 2. Okay, so they just want to ignore the whole thing. They want to keep it a secret. I do feel like some of them was in shock at first, but now it's just like hitting them. I mean, some of them are just dying instantly, and you know, I'm still confused a little bit about that, but I honestly get the big picture of it. The radiation is not good for your body, and it's gonna melt your insides. So we're gonna continue with this story. Like I said, it's my first time ever sitting down watching it, but that's okay because you're supposed to learn your history and what has happened back then, and this is something big. I mean, it's involving kids. I mean, at the end of last episode, it showed a whole town. Like, we only seen a few of them in the first episode, but going towards the end, it showed like kids going into the school, and he's like a big scientist, I do believe. So yeah, they called him and wouldn't even let him talk, kept cutting him off and everything. So let's get straight into it, you guys. Let's explore more. Let's see through Family Girl's eyes. You guys put your opinions down below. Full links are actually in the link down in the description. So make sure you guys go grab your popcorn and your snacks. Go join me over there, as I very appreciate it, and it helps you grow out. Let's go. It hurts my hands.
Secretary Gorbachev has appointed a committee to manage the accident. You're on it.
But does he have to take it?
По русским обычаям, только пожарище на русской земле раскидав позади, нас пули с тобою пока еще бьют. Я все-таки горд был за самую милую.
She's sleeping? She is.
You worked too hard.
Why did you come in?
I worked too hard. It's boiling in here.
It would have gone off before. It's coming from outside.
The Americans?
Look, she is on it.
Ignalina, maybe 240 kilometers away.
Yes, this is Ulana Homyuk with the Institute of Nuclear. Looking for... All right, stay calm.
It's Chernobyl, but that's not possible. They're 400 kilometers away.
Da 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 da.
We'd be seeing other isotopes.
Nuclear test?
No one's answering the phone.
We know why. This is like so traumatizing. Look at all these
All the
people.
children then. But we don't have enough.
Oh my.
What's that?
Milk. It's milk. Much better than water.
No, stop, stop! Get it all off. We're taking it down to the basement.
I'm gonna say a big thing in here that already you know saying is stick with your instinct. If you feel something is wrong, it's most likely it is wrong. 85% out of 100, you are most likely right about how you are feeling at the moment.
You was a firefighter from Chernobyl. Can you stop pushing, please?
Yeah, why are we staying outside? And outside is sickening. Oh, it's because it's all radiation in there. Oh my. No gloves. I mean, first of all, you're not gonna think about gloves. You're gonna think about acting. Like, we have to get these people help. They need our help. So that's not even gonna be on your mind. Gloves.
Professor Legasov, would you care to read Deputy Chairman Shabina's report while you wait?
Certainly, thank you.
I mean, you can see the change in his demeanor, like, as his body goes numb.
Thank you all for your duty to this commission. We will begin with Deputy Chairman Sherbina's briefing.
Military and civilian patrols have secured...
Stable.
And Colonel General Piccolo, it's no more than 3.6 Srontgen. I'm told it's the equivalent of a chest x-ray. It means that we have successfully protected our security interests.
Good. Very good. If there is nothing else, meeting adjourned.
No,
Yes, say something, please.
we can't adjourn.
A fireman was severely burned on his hand by a chunk of smooth black mineral.
Well, there was a tank explosion. There's debris. Of what important?
I mean, don't you love how he's just adding all these details at the last minute once he says something? Like, come on.
There's only one place in the entire facility where you will find graphite. Inside the core, control system tank that exploded. It was the reactor core. It's open. Equivalent of one chest X-ray, but rather 400 chest X-rays. That number's been bothering me for a different reason. The equivalent of 4 million chest X-rays in his hand.
Professor Legasov, there's no...
And that chunk that looked at so little was such a big deal. Was such a big, dangerous harm.
Well, I don't hear any facts at all.
Respectfully, as
Professor Legasov.
Boris,
Shut it up.
I will allow it.
an RBMK reactor uses uranium-235 as fuel. 1 billion trillion of these bullets, that's in 1 gram. Now, Chernobyl holds over 3 million in the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat.
I mean, at this point, Jesus, take the wheel. Like, honestly, and then they're trying to cover it up, like...
Most of these bullets will not stop firing for 100 years. Some of them not for 50,000 years.
He said what he said. Now, are we going to believe him?
Corporate General Secretary, but I don't...
Do you know how a nuclear reactor works?
No.
No. Well, then how will you know what you're looking at?
How does a nuclear reactor work?
What?
It's a simple question. Tell me how a nuclear reactor works, or I'll have one of these soldiers throw you out of the helicopter.
Really?
Nuclear reactor makes electricity with steam, makes steam by burning coal. So, bullets are flying off of the uranium. The bullets from one atom will eventually strike another atom. In RBMK reactors, we surround the fuel rods with graphite, slow down the neutron flux.
No, I don't need you.
I mean, we have bigger problems than to be mad at each other. And to keep secrets, like, we're just gonna act like this is not a big deal at all and go on with our lives. Like, yeah, no. Oh, the baby.
Get away from them.
Oh my God.
You want to get sick? Go.
Please take her, please.
Was that the baby at the beginning and they had him out trying to look at the nuclear in the air like the smoke?
Ignitenko, 6 paramilitary fire and rescue unit. I need to find him. Please.
He's being transported by helicopter to Moscow. Hospital number 6. Tell them Major Burov allows it.
When are they taking him?
Now.
What have they done? The whole building's been blown open. The core's exposed. That's radiation ionizing the air. Boris,
Don't use my name.
Oh my.
You're
we'll be dead within a week, dead!
He didn't, he said what he said. He said we're gonna be dead in a week.
Sir?
Take it more
Get
serious.
us over that building, or I'll have you shot.
Oh my. This is scary. I mean, and it makes it more scary dealing with people like that, dealing with people that's not like going to listen, knowing that you know what's really going on. And you have these people that think they know what's going on. And it's just like, yeah, when you have somebody that's being a rebel and want to prove a point, it's going to get us all killed. Makes it more scary too.
Perhaps if you came back another day.
Yeah, no.
What a pleasure. Let me introduce
I'm here
Ilya.
about Chernobyl.
Visit again soon.
Yeah, business.
I must tell you, this is why no one likes scientists. When we have a disease to cure, where are they?
Partially or completely exposed.
Whatever that means.
Evacuate this city. Hundreds of thousands of people are going to get cancer. I'm telling you that there is.
I prefer my opinion to yours.
Another person.
A physicist.
And now I'm in charge.
But what do you really know? You in charge being the boss. Putting your pride up like it's going to get people killed. I cannot believe them.
To the workers of the world.
Oh, no. Girl. Just start telling people.
Stable iodine will keep your thyroid from absorbing radioactive iodine. Get as far from Minsk as you can.
Yeah, start warning people. This is not a joke. Look, she took it. She don't even know if she's what she just gave her. Like, definitely playing with people's lives.
It's overkill.
We'll tell them the truth in the simplest terms possible. We'll be fine. Comrade Chavina, Chief Engineer Famin, Colonel Pikalov and I of the accident, and I have a list of individuals who we believe are accountable.
Really?
I'm not prepared to explain it at this time.
As I presumed, there's no answer.
Why did I see graphite on the roof?
Yeah.
Graphite is only found in the core where it's used as a neutron flux moderator.
That's not possible. Perhaps you saw burnt concrete.
Now there you made a mistake. You think Legasov is wrong? How shall we prove it?
You could cover one of our trucks with lead shielding. Have one of your men get as close to the fire as he can. Understand that even with lead shielding, it may not be enough.
Another day of it being exposed. Suicidal mission, maybe. It definitely makes you like scared for them. Like,
He's back.
It's not 3 Röntgen. It's 15,000.
20 hours since the explosion, so 40 bombs worth by now. 48 more tomorrow.
Please escort Comrades Bukhanov and Famin to the local party headquarters.
It would Diatlo?
Tell me how to put it out.
We'll use helicopters. We'll drop water on it like forest.
Heat will instantly vaporize the water.
How do we put it?
exactly.
Can't fly the helicopters directly over the course. Obviously, we're going to need to evacuate an enormous area.
Never mind.
Is it or is it not your decision?
I'm in charge.
Are you? Yeah, they should have been telling people.
Going to get you 5,000 tons of sand and boron. I'd prefer one of those.
Moscow? Are you here because of the fire? Anything we should be worried about?
Yes. Is he gonna tell? No, probably not.
No.
Horrible. I mean, what would they do? Put him in prison? Kill him? I don't know. This is wicked. After the explosion. Almost 2 days.
Remind them about the perimeter.
And honestly, the engagement that the writer and director is giving us to make it come so alive is amazing. Like I said, I didn't know what Chernobyl was. I mean, nothing at all, but it's something serious. People's lives was taken for this, you know? And it's just like when we don't see the real reality of this and we stay shocked, it's just like the more people is going to get hurt, and how blind are we going to stay or be and just keep it a secret? Like, you know, they're definitely trying to sweep it under the rug, and I feel like this is just too big to do all of that,
Don't
you
fly
know?
directly over the fire.
Minimum 10-meter perimeter.
Copy that.
No. They're too close. Tell them they cannot go
Back
over
up.
the core.
Lead 1, you are inside.
Oh, he's gone.
Did not copy. Copy.
You're in there.
1, 2, copy.
And they're gone.
Is there any other way, Legasov?
To fall back. And the next one.
I was actually calling about our friend. You know, the one in the country.
Oh, yes, of course.
Simka, who's 14, and little Boris, who's 5.
Though children can make you even hotter when they're crawling all over you.
Was that code talking?
They're dropping sand and boron on the fire.
Yeah, of course.
Where are you going?
Chernobyl.
We're going there?
There are 50,000 people in this city.
Ilian isn't a physicist.
Well, he's a medical doctor. If he says it's safe, it's safe.
We'll be dead in 5 years.
Oh, so you better get ready. Reality is reality. And I definitely respect a person that's going to be honest with me than beat around the bush. Even if, you know, I was scared to know the truth. Like, I would want to know I'm going to die in 5 years. Like, that's something serious. And look at his face. Explains it all. Oh my. Yeah, we in the wrong ball game.
The Americans took satellite photos. The reactor building, the smoke, the fire. The whole world knows. The wind has been blowing toward Germany, not letting children play outside.
I mean, that really breaks my heart that they're not going to tell the people that's there in this town, like, at all. I mean, are they literally going to let these people just die? Like, how many lives here? Like, I have so many...
One of the atomic reactors at the Chernobyl was damaged, and there is speculation in Moscow as evidence in the form of mild nuclear radiation.
Складывается неблагоприятная радиационная меры. Однако целью обеспечивацию жителей города в населенных часов будут...
Even the ones in the... So now I'm confused. For the ones that's in the hospital, like, aren't they already have radiation on them? If you touch them, you're going to get radiation, right? But are they going to go on the same, like, bus?
Работников милиции и представителей, а также, на первый случай, функционирования города. Товарищи, временные приборы перекрыть эвакуации. Внимание, внимание. Уважаемые дамы, сообщаю.
And the dogs run after him. And for him saying, like, we'll be dead in 5 years, we're here. I wonder, like, for the people that got on the bus, like, it's still gonna affect them too.
I said turn around. This is a restricted zone.
I'm from the Belarusian Institute for Nuclear Energy. If you arrest me, you should take me to the highest possible authority.
Comrades, the guard...
I think it's really starting to set in with him a little bit.
Cell.
But he thought you should know that I know. Physicist, Belarusian Institute for Nuclear Energy. And you're Valery Alexeyevich Legasov.
Perfectly aware. But I estimate at least a month before it melts through the lower concrete pad.
It's going to burn through the biological shield here by Tuesday. Each of these points, here, here, and here, all drain to the bubbler pools.
Is the structure this whole time? Tanks are full.
От Совета министров СССР поврежден один из атомных реакторов. Следственная комиссия.
I have 10 minutes. Then I'm back on the phone. Our power comes from the perception of our power.
Professor Legasov will deliver our briefing.
There's been a reduction in radionuclide emissions, creating a kind of lava which will begin to melt down through the shield lower concrete pad before the lava reached the earth and contaminated the groundwater. Thanks to her insight, we are now aware that the tanks are, in fact, full.
It will instantly superheat and vaporize approximately 7,000 cubic meters of water, 2 and 4 megatons.
Every time they find something new, it just gets even worse. Literally. And like I said, it's something that's never happened. Like they said earlier in the show, we do have to catch every single thing, and sometimes we're not going to catch every single thing.
Everything within a 30-kilometer radius will be completely destroyed and dispersed by a massive shockwave, fatal to the entire population of Kiev, as well as a portion of Minsk. Lithuania, Belarusia, as well as Poland.
Oh.
What do you mean, packed?
Much of the area, steep increase in the rates of cancer and birth defects, completely uninhabitable for a minimum of 100 years. Approximately 48 to 72 hours. But
I mean, I know she
we
said
may
it,
have a solution.
but the way he just
can pump
described
the water.
The way they just described it was a whole different way of her saying, yeah, we only have 2 days. They literally named all these places, millions of people, and it says this is going to happen in 48 to 72 hours. And for the simple fact that we are just so blind, not me, well, they were so blind, isn't helping the timing, you know, like us for real being blind, all of us not knowing every single fact that we should do, like no mess ups, is wasting timing. And the way he just described it is just like, it's jaw dropping. It's about to be a whole massacre, like, and that is heartbreaking. And how did this happen?
The tanks are sealed shut by a sluice gate, and the gate can only be opened manually and give us the access we need to pump out the tanks.
We're asking for your permission to kill 3 men.
All victories inevitably come at a cost.
I just cannot. 9:30 a.m. April 28th, 56 hours. Everybody vanished.
And of course, any volunteers will be rewarded.
For your family.
400 rupees.
And now you want us to swim underneath a burning reactor?
And die.
Why should we do this? For what, 400 rubles?
You'll do it because it must be done. And if you don't, millions will die.
Facts.
And every generation must know its own suffering. I'm making my peace with it.
Sacrifice.
Now you make yours.
Now who's gonna do the volunteers?
Ananenko.
And there goes your 3.
Baranov.
Sad. My heart feels for them. But respect. Yeah, so about that, Charlotte. Really? It definitely makes more of an impact of it, the story, and drawing you into it. I mean, honestly, it gives you that aspect of like being there. Like, you see the water that's full of radiation, you see the radiation thingy going like off the scales and the flashlights going off, and you're literally there in that moment with them, and it's just like having anxiety and scared with them, you know, and so fear, but at the same time it's like we have to do this or millions of people's lives are in danger, you know, and definitely are brave for that. All the respect. And this is deeper than, you know, what people imagine. Like I said, I didn't even know what this was, and the way they just draw you in and take you step by step, time by time, like the timeline is crazy, and they keep you attached with the details towards just like what's happening next, what's going to happen next, like, and every time, like I said, every time they found out something new, it's like it's even worse, and we have no time for messing up, but we're going to mess up because, you know, like they said, this is the first time ever, never happened, and I mean that can be definitely dangerous, not knowing what you're doing, but it has to be done, you know. I mean, and then you see the scientists coming together and brainstorming and helping each other and seeing the bigger picture. And the main character, I'm still working on his name, the main character that went to the hotel, and you seeing the citizens like, do we have anything to fear, you know? And he sat there and he was like, no. That gave him a choice right there, you know, and he took that choice to tell, like, he knows why he's there, but he hasn't sat his position there to fully understand, like, this is my shoes now, I'm in them. So it just comes down to, do I tell the truth or do I lie? And he lies. And then now that he lies, it's like he's owning more of that responsibility of the situation and the outcome of it. And I feel like he knew soon as he read the script and before he went to that meeting, he knew how deep it was, but he didn't want to accept how deep it was, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, it's just a messy situation. Horrible. And I'm glad they evacuated the town too, because that would have been, oh my. But him putting timelines on their life, like, we're gonna die in 5 years. And now the other man is like coming in, stepping back into reality. This is our situation, this is my job, and I stepped into the situation, and there is no backing out. So you have to plan dying in them 5 to 6 years, you know, like, people are already dead, the firefighters that was on the scene, like, kids, you see them hold the baby, all the radiation, like, killing the body insides day by day. I would definitely say this gives you anxiety and the chills, like, just knowing. And like I said, the scenes, the timeline, the details, it draws you so much in. Please remain calm. How the hell do you remain calm in these type of situations? But if we panic, it's gonna make it work. It's gonna make it worse. You guys give me your opinions down below. How you guys feel about episode 2? We did do episode 1 already, so episode 2, please remain calm. Down in the comments, full length reaction will be the link down in the description. Make sure you guys go show your girl some love. Every scene, no edits, uncut. Make sure you guys go show your girl some love. See it through your favorite homegirl's eyes, and I definitely will appreciate it. And it helps your girl out. Thank you guys for staying tuned, and let's explore more. Let's go.